Hey everyone, I'm Big John and welcome to another episode of the Disability Show. So, this week I want to talk to you about some tips to help you get through the heat. Because, as I have said before, it's summer. And Florida in summer, the oven gets heated up to like a whopping 1,000 degrees. So, you gotta be ready to handle the heat. So one thing that we do is last time when we were there back in August, we bought some cooling towels and we put them around our neck, and we also had our head fans, the little fan things that you put down, you turn them on and they keep your head cool. And to be honest, when I'm down there coming up soon, I'm gonna do both at the same time. But that's not the only way to keep cool, but also keep yourself hydrated. Because if you're not hydrated, you're gonna get so hot you just might get sick. I don't know. And make sure you put on a very good amount of sunscreen. And if you do get a little bit cooked somewhere, make sure you have some lotion and stuff. Better safe than sorry. And as we said last week, if you can't take the heat, get out of the park, go back to your hotel, jump in the pool, and then if you feel ready, go back to the park for the evening. Because as summer and the one of the big peaks of vacation season, and you just got to be ready and be prepared for those hot Florida summer days. So anyway, that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. Now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, 4th of July, Independence Day, is coming up this Monday. And Disney celebrates the American spirit about 365 days of the year. And this week I want to talk to you about my top 5 patriotic things at Walt Disney World. Number 5, during the 4th of July, many of the hotels do their own, many of the resorts do some special things to help celebrate the 4th of July, especially Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, which has their annual golf cart parade where guests decorate their golf carts and a parade and they drive them along a parade route, and people vote to see which cart is the best. And it's actually very fun having guests. It's kind of interactive. Number 4 is Liberty Square at the Magic Kingdom. Because Liberty Square is based on Walt Disney's admiration for Abraham Lincoln. And it's home to the Hall of Presidents, which of course features all the presidents and the history of the U.S. presidency. I'm going to stop talking about that right there because I don't want to get political, and everyone should keep their political comments to themselves because this is a non-political channel, and we don't talk about politics here at the Big John Network. Thank you. Moving on. Number 3, the flag treat ceremony on Main Street. So, every single day, when the sun begins to set, the Walt Disney World security brings down the flag for the evening, in a very special ceremony that has been done since, I think, since the beginning of Disneyland, or at least the beginning of the Magic Kingdom. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it features the Dapper Dans and the Main Street Philharmonic, and every day they choose one guest who is a either an active military or a retired military member. Have them help with the flag, and I think it's pretty cool because it helps not salute not only our flag, but also our men and women in uniform, which for those of you who know me, both my parents are retired Navy, and we love our military. Let's just say that. Number 2, the 4th of July fireworks at the Magic Kingdom. Now, the 4th of July fireworks are returning this year, as I think we've mentioned before here on the show. And it's great to have this back because it's the 4th of July and you have to celebrate with this amazing fireworks extravaganza. It's going to be on July 3rd and, of course, July 4th. And so you won't have enchantment those 2 nights, but it's great because it celebrates our country and our independence. And I know that's tough right now because of the way things are, but no. I just said no politics. Bad me. And finally, my number 1 patriotic thing, the Voices of Liberty at Epcot. They perform every single day from noon to 5. They have different sets throughout the day at the American Adventure Pavilion. You can walk in and they do different songs each set. They are amazing. During the pandemic, they performed on the American Gardens Theater. They've made their return to the American Adventure back in January. We talked about that on here on the show. And on July 4th, they'll be doing special sets from the echo areas of the building. But they usually perform right in the middle, underneath the dome of the building, because that is where a great place to hear their singing, and their voices echo throughout the entire building. It is so beautiful. The Voices of Liberty are awesome. I know quite a couple of them who watch the show, and they are perhaps one of the greatest musical acts in all of Walt Disney World. They're that good. So if you ever go to Epcot, I highly recommend walking into the American Adventure Building, see Carol Stein play her piano, and then see the Voices of Liberty. Both amazing entertainment offerings, both great musical performances. They rock. So anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite patriotic thing is at Walt Disney World. So, we got some news. Back in 2020, they announced this whole thing for Splash Mountain. I'm not sure if you can't see my pictures right. There we go. Okay, here we go. As I was saying, talked about how Splash Mountain was getting a Princess and the Frog overlay. And replacing Song of the South. And now we finally got some more news about this ride. It will be called officially Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now, and it will be launching at both the Magic Kingdom and Disneyland in late 2024. So, from what I've been speculating and from what some other vloggers I watch have been speculating, Splash Mountain may have at least until the end of the current summer season. That is the word on the street, and maybe we'll hear more at D23. Now, will I be sad when Splash Mountain leaves? When Splash Mountain is closed and begins its transformation? Yes. But will I be excited to ride this new Princess and the Frog attraction? Also yes. Because I know people are upset right now with how woke Disney has become, the woke Disney World. But we live in uncertain times. But we must not, but it kind of coincides from what Walt said back in the beginning when he said that Disneyland will never be complete as long as there is imagination left in the world. So we must always remember that. So anyway, that's my show. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. Now for this week's shout-outs, make sure you guys check out Jessica and Lewis over at One Little Spark. They do great live streams from the parks each and every week. Make sure you check them out. Also, make sure you check out my boy Michael over at Mousepiration. They just released a new vlog from Port Orleans French Quarter, I think, where they tried to stuff themselves with as many beignets as they could. And they have other great vlogs coming up, so make sure you subscribe to his channel. Also, make sure you check out Katie over at Popping the Popcorn. She does movie reviews, and she has a show called Creators Corner, where she talks with YouTube creators. I was on her show about a month ago. Make sure you check her channel out. Also, make sure you check out Holly over at Just Lil Holly. She gave me a shout out on her latest Burlington video, so it's only fair I shout her out on this video. She does a lot of Disney shopping, as well as some of the cutest toy unboxing videos, so definitely check her channel out. And as always, for the latest attraction news, make sure you check out my good friends over for the latest WW news and gossip. Make sure you guys check out WDW Magazine. If you've not yet subscribed here to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And tap the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.